Okay, are we recording? Hopefully we're recording. Okay, noise reduction. Okay, there we go. Hello, Internet. Back out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. Again, this series is really turning into like a self-awareness thing. So we've already spoken about Myers-Briggs and the two major things that you need to know about Myers-Briggs that will help you to understand who you are. That should get like 20% of the way there. Hexaco, I mean, I wouldn't go too in-depth into it. Just like as like an inventory. You know, how do your behaviors stack up with respect to, you know, the rest of the world or the rest of the people who've taken the Hexaco? You know, that's probably a more scientifically accurate way of describing that. And just deciding, you know, which behaviors are helping you win, which behaviors are holding you back, and you adjusting according to that. That should get like another 20% of the way. That's like 40%. I mean, the numbers, you can fudge the numbers because we're talking about like qualitative analysis here, not getting too deep in the numbers. But really, the one major skill or tactic that you could use or should be using to understand who you are is one word. It's actually a question. One question. Why? Why do I do this? Why do I behave this way? Why do I believe this? You're just why and why and why and why. And when you get an answer to why, ask why you think that's the answer. Like, trying to think of an example here. It's hard to do on the fly. Speaking of flies, I got things flying around my face. Okay, I'll take like an example from the last week's video, which I technically just recorded. I don't really go seeking out social interaction with people. Why? Well, I happen to believe that if any communication with people should be to convey information or to initiate a change of some sort. You know, to change their mindset, to change their belief system, to change their outlook, to redirect where they're going in life. And if a conversation doesn't do that, then I don't see a value in it. Why don't I see a value in it? I think really it goes back to my childhood, where I grew up on TV shows like Transformers, He-Man, MacGyver. And these shows were all about these like life lessons or like deeply socio-political issues, like like equal rights and profound topics for discussion to like expand your mind and like change your worldview. It's like I grew up on that kind of information. It's like that like in early childhood, that was what recreation was for me. So when other people, they see somebody slip on a banana, when they see somebody slip on a banana and fall down and they think it's funny, it's like I don't see the value in it because I wasn't raised. I didn't grow up seeing the value in that. See, eventually there's like a bottom level of, this is what I was taught to believe. And either the belief is valid or it's invalid. Now, is slapstick humor not valuable, not funny, just because I didn't grow up on a lot of it? I mean, I can't really answer that. I mean, I still have the belief that deeper, more meaningful conversation, more thought-provoking content is more valuable than that. Apparently the sun moved. You know, I still, deep down believe that more meaningful, thought-provoking content is more valuable. Because it's just like, it's ingrained into who I am. Other people don't have that. And it's like, either I need to adopt their value system. Wow, we have mosquitoes out at this time of year? Wow. I'm going to have a bump right there tomorrow. All because of mosquitoes sucking my blood. See, blood. Oh. What was I talking about? Either I find a way to, like, adopt the values of other people to, like, become more sociable, or I try to find a way to express my value system, to you produce thought-provoking conversation while being understanding of other people's value system. That's kind of where we, the why gets us to like the bottom tier of why we actually believe something, or do something, or behave in a certain way. And apparently I chose a bad place to record this. There are like bugs everywhere. And now I'm getting the itchies just thinking about it, like all over. But yeah, once we get to the bottom tier of why we behave a certain way and why we're different from like the majority of people, one, we need to decide whether we need to continue this behavior or we need to adjust in order to adapt to other people. And remember, adaptability. You be like rubber. So, like, how do we adapt? The why gets us to the differences. How do we manage the differences? That's like the other question. I kind of lied. There are two questions: the why and the how. And actually, there's a third question. Sorry about that. I need to move. I need to get out of this mosquito-infested little place. Gotta beware of the rotten log. Such are the perils of recording in nature. Anyway, there's the why, and there's the should we change or should we not change, and then how do we proceed from here? What did I step on? Oh, a rock. So there's the why, the should, and the how. And because I've been eaten up by mosquitoes, I'm going to end this video early, or possibly right on time. So yeah, just tune in next week for another random thought that will hopefully be thought-provoking and entertaining at the same time.